Hello, hello, Batty Queens, and welcome back to Becoming Her. I hope you are having a lovely day so far. My name is Alison Aurora, and I serve on the board of a National Women's Leadership Conference and at one of the top charities in the world. After a myriad of leadership trainings, positions, life experiences, successes, and failures, I'd like to share my thoughts on leadership, life, wellness, faith, and personal growth with you. So join me in becoming her. So, update on the waking up at 5 a.m., getting into my Bible, podcast, and a run. It went bad. If you are with me in Greece, you probably know that this past week has been digestive issue heavy. So the waking up at 5 a.m. only happened once when I had a nightmare and couldn't go back to sleep. And I haven't really been sleeping through the night because of the digestive issues. Like my sleep has been off, just needing to go to the bathroom. I'm just being real and honest with you guys. Now, as far as being in the Word in the mornings, I've been on top of that. But the 5 a.m. and listening to podcasts and running did not happen. I've had some bigger fish to fry that have been occupying my attention, and it has not been fun. And to be so honest, I think my body is just ready to get back to America. And I get home so soon that I'm probably pre-stressed about the long travel day, adjusting to the time zone, and all the things I have to do, and excited to be back and see my family and to be in a place where I know the culture and the language. Y'all, I feel like I'm too used to just not knowing what anyone is saying to me, or like Greek people getting mad at me because I'm probably doing a faux pas, but I don't know and I don't speak Greek. And I'm just so excited to see my family. But today we are touching on a topic near and dear to my heart: overcoming insecurity and getting out of our rut. Let me tell you, I'm going to be really open, candid, and vulnerable with you all in this episode because I think it'll help a lot of girls. So, golly, y'all, I was in such a rut and not feeling good about myself recently until my best friend Olivia clocked me and said, "You've been giving insecure loser. I don't know what's going on, but you need to fix it. Love you." And for reference, that's how we talk to each other. Very blunt, but loving. And she was so right. I was feeling down and like a loser, and I really could not place it at all. I was in a rut, and I was thinking, oh, do I need a boob job or a nose job? I was just feeling very insecure about myself. And I'm now realizing, like, I only think that I need plastic surgery when I'm really, like, down in the dumps because I don't need that. That was just me being crazy. And I really needed Olivia to clock me and call me out because I was insecure. I was a mess. I was feeling down, and I just needed a good friend with an outside perspective to tell me. So when you're in a rut, it's almost like, what do I even do to feel like myself again? How do I squash these stupid insecurities that I'm feeling? And when you realize that you've been down, it's like, how do I not feel like this anymore? I don't want to feel like this. I want to be back on my game. So, lucky for you, I am getting out of my rut right now. And my opinion is the first and best thing you can do, no matter how you feel, is just decide you are so back. Because what else can you do when you aren't feeling yourself? Genuinely. Because you have nothing other than the realization that you've been down in the dumps and you no longer want to be there. So you just have to say, well, I'm so back. And that's the beginning of your mindset change. You just got to accept this has been a disaster and that I only want to go up from there. This is your beginning of getting back to positive self talk. I am awesome. I am beautiful. I am sexy. I am smart. I am talented. I am kind. I am worthy. I am made in the image of God. Okay, now say it with me. I am awesome. I am beautiful. I am sexy. I am smart. I am talented. I am kind. I am worthy. I am made in the image of God. So once I've identified that you're in a rut, you feel insecure, you don't want to be in this rut, you've decided you're so back, only positive self talk from here on out. Because psychologically, our thoughts and self talk shape our reality because what you're thinking and speaking are what you're going to search for in your day, in your life. So if you wake up already on the wrong side of the bed thinking that you're going to have a bad day, you probably will because you're already thinking that and you're looking for negative things. So when you say, I am smart, I am talented, I'm kind, I'm worthy, I'm beautiful, your mind starts to really believe it and it's going to become your reality. So this constant negative self talk acts as like a lens or a filter in your life that's going to make you interpret neutral events as negative, influencing your emotions and actions. Meaning that when you flip that to positive self talk, that becomes your lens and you start viewing more things as positive. You could also think about the behavioral feedback loop, which means that our thoughts fuel our emotions, trigger actions, leading to results that reinforce your initial belief. So if you're thinking negative things, you're going to feel negative emotions, maybe make choices that are more negative, and that's going to reinforce your initial thought. The reverse works when it's positive as well. So make sure you're being mindful of what you're thinking anytime you have a thought that's likely fueling your insecurity, squash it. Just because you're thinking it doesn't mean you have to accept it and exchange it for a positive thought. So you're back. You're only implementing positive self talk. Now it's time to make wise, joyful choices. Now, when Olivia clocked me, I was alone in my apartment and it was almost bedtime. So I decided to finish up my homework, take a shower, and fall asleep to a business documentary. Woke up the next day and immediately opened my Bible. And since becoming aware of my rut, I've been really intentional about being in the Word, drinking my water, eating healthy foods, and trying to cut back on my social media consumption and moving my body. I think especially we can get too caught up in social media. So if you're in a rut, that's probably something that you really need to sideline. End of story. That needs to cut back because it's not super important. Anywho, start your day in the Word. And I can't encourage this enough because it centers you and offers quiet time in prayer before you start your day. Whole new perspective. It's similar to those positive affirmations and positive self talk. Just puts you in a better headspace for your day and to be seeing better things and intentionally incorporate water and healthy foods. Y'all really try and wean off the sugars. If you're craving sugar, pick a fruit. because fruit sugars don't give you that blood sugar spike that regular sugar does because fruits have fiber, water, and nutrients that slow your digestion and the absorption of the sugar. Y'all, sugar is like just as addictive as cocaine, and it's not good for you. So, trust me, when you start to really have less sugar, anywhere down to no sugar, you're just gonna feel better. And then my current go tos, kiwi. I really love kiwi. I think that one gets slept on. I love kumquats too, but I haven't seen anywhere in Greece where I can buy them, so I haven't had those for a minute. But I can get kiwi here. And the kiwis are so refreshing and good for your digestion. I love tomatoes as well. Those are a fruit, but I mean, they're more like a vegetable. I like to eat tomatoes and scrambled eggs. That's a favorite. I like the cherry tomatoes. So they're technically a fruit, but they feel more like a vegetable. And then the eggs are a nice one to throw in there with your tomatoes just for that easy protein. Now, another thing you can do is just enjoy the little things. This all being said, like incorporate little joys into your life too. I recently got coffee with Ella. Two things I love, a Freddo cappuccino and Ella. And we saw so many dogs, and there was this man not treating his Frenchie very kindly, and I just wanted to snatch his dog from him. It was breaking my heart. I really love Frenchies. I think they are so cute and so sweet. And if I had one, I would love it to pieces and give it the absolute world. Like that dog would be so spoiled. So enjoy the little things. I love genuinely going out on walks. I mean, you're going to get vitamin D, you're going to get some steps in. You can listen to a podcast or just the silence or some positive music. Nothing negative. I mean, I've told you guys, I don't listen to rap because it makes me an angrier person. I just don't. So enjoy a walk. And I love going on walks partly because here in Greece, like, you can walk around along the water, so that's nice. If I want a coffee or a juice, I can. But more than anything, there's so many people walking their dogs, and if I can just see the dogs, that makes me happy. If I get to pet some people's dogs, that is just a bonus. So go get a coffee, go to your favorite workout class, soak up the sun. Y'all, if I was in America right now, I would make my friends play pickleball with me. I would lay in the sauna, get a nutrition tea. If you are from the South, you know the nutrition teas and shakes are so good. I would see my family and friends because I haven't gotten to see them in a minute. I would go to Chick-fil-A, chicken sandwich, so many extra pickles, as many as they'll let me. There's actually one Chick-fil-A in California that not only put a ton of pickles on my sandwich, but gave me 2 little containers of extra pickles to go with it. I think Sydney was with me. Sydney, if you're listening, let me know if you were there because I'm pretty sure you were. I would get a large cheese dip. I would get a beefsteak a la Mexicana from Taqueria El Palenque, the best Mexican restaurant in Arkansas. I actually don't even wanna recommend it to y'all because I don't want it to be too busy that I don't get to go. If you live in Little Rock, go to Milo Coffee Co., and I'll tell you my go-to order. Like, y'all, I'm so ready to be back in Arkansas, so if you are an Arkansan, I'm about to put you on all the things that I would do if I was in a rut right now and there. So at Milo, I get a cold brew with rose water and then vanilla cold foam. Cannot beat it. Never found it anywhere else. I would love to go to Costco, get cheap gas, walk around, maybe hit up some samples. Oh, the Chomps meat sticks, cannot get those in Greece. That would be awesome. Guys, what else? America's so awesome. I'm so excited to be back. Oh, and if you're listening to this and it's almost May, Devil Wears Prada 2 is about to come out. Hello. I'm so excited to see that. Oh, if I was in America and I was in California, I would totally go to the beach and tan, get some salt water and some sort of smoothie. I feel like California definitely, they usually have a lot of healthy smoothie places. But since I'm in Greece, Freddo cappuccinos are my fave. They don't do iced lattes here, guys, or syrups. It's just a cold cappuccino, and they're pretty strong. I would recommend a walk, run along the water are my go-tos. And not to spoil this or make you guys jealous, but Rachel and I are going to go to McDonald's sometime this week with my tummy issues and her having to do a lot of studying for Greek class. I don't know when we're going to go, but I am so excited to go to McDonald's with Rachel. I think almost everywhere we've traveled, including over our spring break trip, we hit McDonald's so many times. Okay, if you're in a rut and you're in Austria or Germany, go get a pretzel. So jealous of you guys. The best pretzels. If you're in a rut and you're in Italy, get you some pasta. If you're anywhere near the Alps and Alpine lakes, guys, I am so jealous. They were so beautiful. I wish I wasn't there during winter and because they kept talking about how wonderful it is during summer. If you're in a rut and you're listening in Egypt, go hit up the pyramids, get a coffee and look at the pyramids. That's pretty lit. Yeah, I got to go to the pyramids and go in the pyramids. Incredible architectural feat. Seriously, those oldest thing I've seen by far, pristine condition. I didn't get a coffee though while I was looking at them, so that would probably be peak. If you're in the South, get you some barbecue and a ton of pickles. I'm gonna be so honest, I thought that Greece would know how to do pickles because they can do olives and olive oil. So, you know, they ferment stuff, right? Or pickle them. I don't know. However, you make an olive. They cannot do pickles. They are not good. So, ready for pickles. If you're near Branson, Missouri, go get on Table Rock Lake. Go to Silver Dollar City, eat some barbecue, ride some rides. If you're in the South, get a nutrition tea for me. Please. I am so jealous. I'm fiending. I don't know if y'all can tell, but I'm so excited to be home. Something else that's been helping me get out of my rut is calling and texting my family and friends. So grounding, especially those close friends who really see you and know you. I mean, that's everything. I was texting Sydney because my birthday is September 6th, so I'll be back at school. And her and I are roommates. That's my girl. That's my queen. And I was like, I'm just so excited to spend my birthday with you. And I was like, if you're not available, then I will not be celebrating. And y'all, I will be turning 21. If Sydney's not available, I'm just canceling my whole birthday. And I mean, like I said, I'm excited to be back in America. So I have a rough birthday plan that I'll share with y'all. And honestly, steal this to get out of your rut. In the morning, I want us to have already picked out new cutie workout sets. We're going to go to Pilates and really just sweat it all out. You know that feeling when you have a good workout and you've sweat super hard and you're tired and you just feel like you've got all the toxins out? That's how I want us to feel. I want us to go hard. Then I want to go get an iced coffee and toast with butter and salt. I know that sounds silly, but our favorite, y'all, it's not even on the menu of our favorite coffee place in Santa Barbara, but the bread, butter, and salt that they have is so good that they always make it for me and Sydney. Like, we know the owners, and that's always what we want. When they have it, I like the salted butterscotch cappuccino, iced, toast with butter and salt, and we'll eat it and sit outside and enjoy the ambiance and hopefully good weather, and people typically brings their dogs to this coffee shop, so hopefully meet some cute dogs, and I want us to go to the beach and tan, and then since I'll be turning 21, I guess go somewhere for dinner probably and have a drink since I can. I don't know, that's not really my thing. I just wanna have a nice day with Sydney. And oh, ooh, I forgot what, like, the most important part. I wanna go to Costco with her. She hates Costco. I love Costco, and I don't wanna be rushed. I just wanna look at everything and then maybe stock up on some stuff I might need or want. And y'all, I realized that everything I want to do for my birthday with Sydney is stuff we normally do. Like, okay, go work out or go get a coffee or go to the beach. And that's really made me realize the importance of the little things and the little joys. I would say the one thing a few things about my birthday that are significant would be going to Costco. I normally don't make Sydney go because she really does not like it at all. And then going to dinner, we don't really usually ever go to dinner. And then the new workout sets, like, I just think that would be a fun thing for my birthday. And then I'll get to see Olivia when I'm back in America too. That will be so awesome. It's just been too long. And I've been so blessed to get to study abroad for a semester. I've learned so much. I've seen so many different things. This semester isn't even economics and business oriented, but I feel like that's what I've paid the most attention to is like, huh, what's different about their economy? How are world politics and economics affecting things here and globally? So that's been really interesting. I actually really like that a lot. I have an acquaintance in Greece who is a real estate developer. So he and I like to talk about what's going on with his business, how what's happening globally affects that. It's just so interesting to me. Like, that's what I'm always noticing and thinking about. So that actually really does get me excited. Like, I love, in addition to like, okay, Bible in the morning, I love a quick little podcast that can give me a summary of the global news that I need to know. So helpful. And then sometimes I'll open up Apple News, the little app on your phone, because they'll have some quick reads. So that's helpful as well. I do think it's very important to be up on the global news, but that can't be the first thing you look at in the morning just because it can get really heavy really fast. Another simple joy, I have an Amazon order coming to my house. While I've been abroad, no Amazon. Like, we can't get anything delivered to us here or anything like that. So I'm so excited to see how my order comes out. I'm actually checking the status of it right now. I'm so excited. And I don't know, maybe we'll have something really exciting coming soon. I don't know, you guys. But thank you for joining me on this yap today. Girl, if you are in a rut or feeling insecure, you can get out of it. 100% trust me. You just need to decide that you are so back, which feels in the moment kind of like a silly little mind shift. But what else are you going to do? Be so for real. What else are you going to do? So decide that you're so back, talk to yourself positively, do some positive affirmations if you need to. Really orient yourself because remember, psychologically, when you're already deciding that you're going to have a good day, you're already deciding that you are so awesome and hot and sexy and talented and kind and smart and made in the image of God. That's going to be your reality. That's what you're going to see in the world. So start positive. Make wise, joyful choices to take care of yourself. Be intentional about your Bible, your water, your healthy foods. Try a kiwi for me. Why don't you? You'll probably like it. Let me know in the comments below. What do you think of kiwis? Move your body. Get off social media. Comparison is the thief of joy. And as I've told y'all, jealousy is a disease. Get off social media. Wean off your sugars. Replace it with kiwi. Enjoy the little things. Call your friends, hang out with your friends, drink a coffee, go to Pilates, go to pickleball, eat some good foods. Fill your life with all those little joys because, like I told you, all I really want for my birthday is to do what Sydney and I normally do, right? It's things that are good for me and make me happy with people I love. That's what really matters. So, guys, have a wonderful next week. Don't forget to follow, rate, hit the bell, send to a girlfriend that you think might need to hear this. And I'll see you next week on Becoming Her.